On the tariffs, is there any room left for Canada and Mexico to make a deal before midnight? And should we expect those Chinese tariffs, the extra 10%, to take
no
effect
room
tomorrow?
left for Mexico or for Canada. No, the tariffs, they're all set. They go into effect tomorrow. One for Canada, one for Mexico.
Yes, sir.
They've been in the news lately, haven't they? And I spoke to the president of Mexico, wonderful woman, today, and we helped them out with the problem they were having to do with the tariffs, short-term tariffs. And we had a very good conversation.
So earlier it was Mexico, now it is Canada. That's right, Donald Trump has caved yet again, rescinding his tariffs on Canada for all USMCA compliant product. The tariff delay is set to last until April 2nd, so we get to do this whole charade once again next month. This follows Donald Trump postponing the tariffs on Mexico earlier as well. The tariffs on Canadian energy are not a part of the USMCA, so those will remain in effect throughout this delay. That means that gas prices will increase in the Northeast United States. But Donald Trump has once again revealed his threats to be all bark, no bite. I mean, are we going to do this every single month? It's just honestly pretty pathetic. Meanwhile, the damage is already done. The liquor is coming off the shelves in provinces across Canada. Canadians are boycotting American products. Tourism is going to be hit tremendously. So this is all in all a huge loss for the United States.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, kindly consider to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the latest trending stories. And if you've already subscribed, thank you so much. Now let's get into it. Well, it seems Trump is at it again. One day he says he's imposing tariffs on Canada and Mexico. The next he's backtracking. So what's really happening here? Is this strategy or pressure or just another classic Trump move? And it seems people have a lot to say about this. And trust me, the reactions are interesting. So let's take a look, then I'll be back.
So not only did Trump backtrack on Mexico's tariffs, he is now backtracked on Canada's tariffs. And his people comment on the video talking about he's a great negotiator. He's a master negotiator. Brother, the stock market is cooked right now. This shit is cooked. This is just market manipulation. He puts it out there so shit can plummet so they can buy it and make more money. He's not helping you. He's not helping lower class and middle class people. You're losing. You're not buying at the bottom. You're not taking advantage of that because you don't have the money to do it. The amount of money you would need to make a big ass impact, you don't have it because motherfuckers like him is keeping the money for themselves. And all his billionaire friends are fucking making a shit ton of money right now because he's crashing the market. He's crashing the market. Tariff today, no tariffs. Wait a month.
So if you haven't heard already, Donald Trump actually excused Mexico from the tariffs, but he threw in a jab at Justin Trudeau. He said the only reason he's going to do it for Mexico is because he's got tremendous respect for his president.
Exemptions. Trump said he's going to exempt some goods from the tariffs on Mexico and Canada, mainly those covered by the USMCA, previously known as NAFTA. Okay, so we've already seen the impact of his tariffs on stocks. The market's been shaky, and now making exemptions kind of adds to the confusion. And again, it's only a pause. He's not exempting them forever. It's only paused until April 2nd. He has no fucking clue what he's doing.
Guess what that ninja folded? You know who I'm talking about. Number 47, the felon, the rapist, the racist, Cheeto Man himself. After 2 days in imposing those tariffs on Mexico and Canada, he voted. Well, we got until April 2nd. Either way, we can still shop, black-owned and local, and the prices won't be high. If he doesn't fold April 2nd, here's some of the things that's going to be affected. Avocado, tomato, strawberry, squash, bananas, pineapple, cooking oil, wood, aluminum, cereal, flour, alcoholic beverages, like we don't need those right now, carpet and textile, wool, umbrellas, walking sticks, cotton. We ain't picking that shit. Paper goods, tropical fruits, dairy products, eggs and honey, coffee, tea, and spices, baked goods and raw sugar. And Canada and Mexico is about that life. So let's just wait. We got to April 2nd.
Kid you not, I had just uploaded my video saying that Trump was suspending tariffs against Mexico, and he just did the same thing for Canada. This man's presidency is a joke, but not the kind of funny haha joke, the kind of joke where you just have to look at it.
Ew.
But kid you not, second time this has been done. Any threat from Donald Trump cannot be taken seriously because all it takes is half a conversation and he will immediately go back on it because he is like a child that you jangle keys in front of. He is so terrified of the economic consequences of his own tariffs, but he can't back down on tariffs now because it's all he's talked about, because he doesn't have a plan outside of bullying and imposing tariffs on America's allies. The sooner Americans realize that, the sooner his entire administration is going to be cooked by the midterms. All of these people voted for Donald Trump, deciding that the rights of LGBTQ people, the safety of minorities, and the stability of the US government was not as important as having a great economy. When it comes to the economy, Trump is proving that he has absolutely no idea what he's doing.
Well, it seems Senator Chuck Schumer had something to say about all this, and he didn't hold back either. He warned Trump about the consequences, and not long after, Trump hit the brakes. So let's listen to what Schumer had to say.
One of the greatest things Americans complained about in the past election was the high costs of so many different kinds of goods and products. And now Donald Trump is making it worse because he just said that he would not continue the pause on Canada and Mexico's tariffs, but will let them go into effect. Please, Mr. Trump, rethink your plans to start a trade war, where the average family will get slapped with an average $2,000 extra in costs. Families will suffer, businesses will suffer. You said you'd bring down costs on day one, Donald Trump. Yet here, 1 month in, you're doing something that would raise costs significantly for the American people.
Now, Schumer warned that these tariffs could trigger a trade war, and honestly, he's not wrong. If these tariffs go through, it's not just Canada and Mexico that will feel the impact. American consumers will too, and experts estimate that it could cost the average American household an extra $2,000 per year, raising prices on groceries, electronics, cars, and other necessities. And that's just one side of it. Businesses that depend on imported materials like manufacturers and farmers could face high cost, which might force them to lay off workers or shut down altogether. But again, not everyone is against these tariffs. Some believe that this is a necessary move to protect American industries and jobs. And they argue that cheap imports from Canada and Mexico hurt United States manufacturers, and these tariffs could encourage companies to produce more domestically instead of outsourcing. Well, supporters also see this as part of Trump's broader economic strategy, using trade pressure to negotiate better deals and reduce Americans' reliance on foreign goods. So the bigger question is, will these tariffs actually happen, or was this delay just a way for Trump to gauge the reaction before making his next move? Let me know what you think and drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more trending stories. See you in the next one.